Hello Disc Golf World. I'm Clay Jones with Foxx Disc Golf. I got Michelle Jones here with me.
Hi everybody.
We went down south a little bit last weekend.
Yeah, near the Tampa area.
2 weekends ago.
It was a great event. Thank you so much to our TDs Ryan Hauser and Shane Paul, Gavin Rathbun, Lorenzo Rivera, and Alex Russell. Also, thank you so much for your help on the course.
I'd like to give Rita a shout out as well for coming over and modeling some of our shirts that we'd like to sell you guys. Give us a little financial support putting on these videos for you guys.
Yeah.
And we got to buy cat food for Peanut over there.
That's right.
Yeah.
So after the 9th hole of the second round, Kevin Kiefer is 5 down, Ben Stemen in the lead at 7 down, and Trevor Murphy and Jeff Weber are right behind them.
We're going to get it started on hole 10 with Mr. Ben Stemen from Sarasota, Florida. It's another par 3 at 300 feet. This one's got a pretty good little aisle, if you will, right down the middle. Well, that one kicked off a little early.
Jeff Weber up next. Jeff is originally from the Michigan area, but he's living now in Tampa, Florida.
Jeff's had one hyzer in coming in good, and oh, it looks like it just stayed safe over there, so he's okay.
Kevin Kiefer up next. If you didn't watch our Jacksonville Open coverage, you should check that out and see how he did there. Pretty good stuff.
Well, that one looks like it's got a beeline going right at it. Very nice. Just a little past.
Trevor Murphy up next. He is sponsored by Millennium Disc Golf and Synergy Dice.
It sounded like he got a little extra grip on that one, and just went a little past, but he's still going to have a pretty good look. A little downhill or about 40 feet.
That's so cool.
Ben's girlfriend doing a little caddy action over there, toting the bag for him. Ben's looking at about 45, a tiny bit uphill here.
Almost.
Yeah, just hyzed up a little bit early. Jeff's got a little downhiller here. Not too bad though. Probably about 35. Yeah, he just held on to that one just a tiny bit. Strong sided it. Yeah, you can see the trees and stuff moving around out there. We were right on the edge of that big field there. You can see in the background. So we had the wind affecting it a little bit on this this green, maybe a little bit more than some of the others.
Yeah, and it was definitely a gusty day.
Kevin doesn't care about no gusty day though. He just captured that birdie. Jeff's got a little comebacker for his par here. It's probably only about 17, maybe 15 feet. Yeah, these guys had a great turnout for their first event at this park, so congratulations on that and pulling off the whole deal. It's no easy task running a tournament with 100 or so people.
Fact.
Fact. Ben snuck it in the left side there, no problem. Take his par and move on to the next one.
Yeah, that pulls Kevin a little closer there.
Oh yeah, that's just a one-stroke separation at the lead and right behind him there for third. That'll put Kevin up at hole 11 as a par 3 at 236. Yeah, as you can see, it was a very busy park that day with a lot of birthday parties and walkers and bikers and dog walkers and all kind of good stuff. Hey, that'll work. That tree kicked him the wrong way, but he still wound up about hole high, so he's going to have a look. He's just going to have that tree to mess with him. Well, Ben took a little different approach and laid it up there about 12, maybe 14 feet out from the basket, so he's going to be okay with that.
Yeah, nicely done.
Jeff's going to give it a shot with the old forehand here as well.
Up and in.
Going to have to get himself a little bit of skip, and he does so. Trevor looking at that forehand here also. I think all four of our guys here are pretty good with the forehand. That one just caught the base and wound up a little short. And you can see how short there. Trevor wound up at the base of that tree, only about maybe 30, but he wound up a little high. Yeah, Kevin had to go to a knee to sort of straddle around and under that leaner. No problem.
Another bird.
Another bird.
Count that.
Putting a little pressure on Ben. Nice birdie for Jeff right there. Just laid it in soft and sweet. I don't think there's going to be a ton of pressure here. Ben looks like he's about 9.5 feet away from the basket.
Yep.
Yep.
Good bird.
Bird. Nice drive.
Bird is the word.
Yep. That little dog. He ran it with us the whole time, pretty much.
That's a lot of steps for a little dog.
Yeah, that's a lot. He got his steps in for sure. That's going to keep Ben one stroke up, and it's going to put Jeff one more stroke up for third there. Yeah, you can see this is the elevated deal, and it's kind of crazy.
Alternate basket position.
Alternate,
up on the
yeah, and it
rock there.
drops off the back, and that's not how you want to start, I promise.
That goes to the
No.
Yeah, looked like Kevin was going for a really high flick Annie kind of a line there and was trying to carve it and just got a little too high and outside right. Caught that big live oak right there. It was having none of it.
Yeah, those will do that.
Yeah, they're not very flexible. Yeah, this thing's at 295, but the way it's up on that hill definitely plays like a good 50, 60 feet further. You really just want to get to the base and give yourself somewhat of a putt. And then you got to conjure up the courage to go for it.
Here's like the kind of the drop off behind it, huh?
Oh, absolutely. That one wound up in a pretty good position. That's going to have to make a decision happen right there. Oh, last tree to beat. Just didn't quite happen. Yeah, you can see this thing is about, I don't know, 18 feet up off the ground level underneath down there probably. And then drops off maybe even further than that behind it. There's a little bit of a drainage area back there, so it's pretty wild. That's well done from that position.
Yeah, that's about perfect.
That was pretty good too.
Yep. We'll get it.
He went for it. It was close. Yeah, Jeff, I think he's decided he's got to go for it right here. He's probably about 40 out. Severely uphill.
Oh,
Gave
no.
it a good run, and he just landed on that ledge right there. If he'd have trickled off that, he'd have been another 15 plus feet away. So, got a little love there.
Look at Clay up there. I bet that was fun filming that hole.
It was pretty sketchy. There was nowhere to go. Yeah, everybody's just getting a look at Jeff's disc and seeing.
That's a cool one.
Had one more trickle down, it would have been a lot different.
Yeah, a camera guy there doing some commentary on the spot. Yeah, it's a bit of a hill behind that one too, so no doubt it could have rolled off and been a nightmare. So he'll take that par and climb back down the little mountain and move on.
Right? Well, that was fun.
Yeah, that's a pretty fun hole. going to open up our lead a little bit there with Ben taking that par. Get him at 8 down and 6 down for Kevin. Alright, that's going to take us on to hole 13, another par 3 at 259. Got to get it over the fence and across the road. Just missed the camera guy.
Well, that's fine, right?
I think so. Our replay department liked it. Whoa, look out there, camera guy and replay department guy.
Ooh, that was cool.
Wasn't it?
Yeah.
Love it. Yeah, I had to slow that one down a little bit just to see. That's the payment I get for doing this, is I get the adrenaline rush of those discs barely missing me. It's pretty awesome.
It really is. That's so
It's
cool.
priceless. I get to watch them come in. It's so cool.
I do love to watch a frisbee fly.
That one came in pretty hot too. Basically a backstop situation here.
It's a cool hole.
It is a very cool hole. Trevor's got one coming in a little hot and took a little skip, caught a big bunch of leaves, and it's going to give him a little putt. Going to have work to do. Kevin's going to see if he can get his a little closer. Got his up with a little more air, a little flippy. He got a little more grindage down to the bottom of that gully.
It's not too far away though.
Nah, he's probably just inside the circle. You can see Trevor wound up over there, and he's going to have to get a little awkward here. Awkward. Oh, he gave it a nice high bid, though. Just dropped out a little early on him. Jeff wound up with his little backstop shot about 28 feet out.
Ooh, the wind's gusting.
Yeah, looks like a little tailwind from our little blue flag there. And our Spanish moss. Oh, very nicely done. Yeah, got that one up nice and high right in the center. Had no choice but to go.
Nicely done.
Kevin secures his 15-footer.
Ooh, fun.
Hey, there's Gracie.
Yeah,
you
get
guys-
yourself a copy of that for sure.
Yeah, check out the Gracie and the Marvelous Metal Basket. It's a great way to introduce any little kid or any person to disc golf,
I like it.
especially if they like little cats that play disc golf.
Who would like a little cat that plays disc golf?
I don't know.
Here you go, Ben.
Great shot. And Trevor's going to have to step up and be the lone par king there after his straddle putt.
Ah,
Alright, Trevor the lone par on that one. It's going to move us on to hole 14. It's a little island hole, only 224, but very stingy little landing zone. And actually a little bit of a gap, you know, sort of a triple mando kind of throw through. And Ben did not make it. He's going to have to go to the drop zone.
this is a tough hole. It's a little sketchy.
Yeah, I think Gavin was over there and we were talking, and he was saying he thought it was probably the toughest hole in the course. That one's got to get up. Oh, just did not clear the rocks, and the line is right around those rocks right there. There's a painted line there, so you got to get sort of up and over those and inside of them. So very stingy little landing zone.
I still want to try it.
Oh man, yeah, we didn't get to do it, but we'll definitely have to go back and check it out.
Yeah, it's a very technical, fun course. I want to try it for sure.
Kevin got a little low and skippy, and he is also going to be taking a little drop zone visit.
Come on, Trevor.
Trevor's our last hope. And not sure what happened on the tee pad there. My camera girl doesn't remember. But there was some kind of rigmarole over there, and he stopped. So I think somebody thought there was a car coming or something like that, but it was a great stop. Refocused, concentrated.
Nice. So nice. Yeah, Trevor.
Oh yeah, card pleaser. That is how you do it, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, that was a
Very
good one
nicely
there.
done. So here we go. Oh, what a good bid. This is the other side, the other angle of the drop zone. Jeff's going to have to try his par bid. You got a little bit of a backdrop back there, so kind of go for it. Just dropped out on him a little bit. Yeah, you can see that's a solid probably 50 feet. No go. Trevor's going to be making up some strokes on some cards members here.
Yeah, that's like we said, toughest hole out there.
Yeah.
That was.
Yeah, I could see it being a 2 or a 4 all the way, you know. And probably not that many 2s. Well done, Trevor.
Well done.
It's going to pull him right back in there. That battle for third. Keep us 2 strokes apart at the lead. Going into hole 15, which is definitely like a little gauntlet shot there. You can see there's a little more of a defined straight fairway, sort of a straight at it shot. Trevor got that one just a little high and kicked back on him, and he's going to have a clear upshot. Then tried to kick it outside there a little bit, and it just a little too much, and caught a good break and stayed in the middle. That one snuck out to the outside right line and got up there, but it's going to give him about a 50-foot look.
What would you throw here, Clay?
I think I'd throw by Mako and just try to grind it at the bottom of the pole down there. Something like that. And I'd try to pull off that shot, but I'd like to hit the bottom of the pole. Trevor's got to do a little bit of a lean out flick save with something stable and just almost skipped it in. That old camera guy hung in there, didn't he?
I'm telling you,
That
that guy
guy.
right by the face.
Right by the face, not the face, you guys. Oh, man. Yep. That's about a 50-foot look, wouldn't you say?
Yes. Oh.
Good
And
bid.
he needed 51.
Yeah, he needed about another 1.5 feet. This is sort of a, I would say, a 37, 38-foot look. Maybe a little outside of that.
Oh.
Dang.
Cans it.
Hands it. Those are the big birdies right there. That's what helps you keep the lead and just really keeps your confidence going.
Hey, you make those putts. That's drive for show and you putt for dough.
Make some dough putting like that, I can tell you that. Trevor with a very similar distance. Bang! He's also banging in his putt, buddy. That was a par save, but a great one.
Beautiful par save.
Boom. Very nicely done. I'm going to just calmly take the birdie. No big deal. Going to keep us at 2 at the top. Still at 1 in the back now. And we've got hole 16 at 550 is the sole par 4 on the course.
Hey. That should be okay, actually. You might be able to.
Said road, but I would think sidewalk, but either way.
Yeah, I think he got a little kick there, and he's going to be okay out in the open.
Essentially, yeah, it's fine.
It was a drastic kick. Yeah, this was pretty tough. I think I'd have to throw a little low destroyer out there to the right to that sunny spot and try to skip it back over to the left.
You held on that a little.
Sweet 360 move at the end there, though. Yeah, you can see it trickle down there, and he's going to be open and have a good look. But it's definitely a stingy green down there. There's a lot of OB surrounding the basket. You really want to try to set yourself up for a decent shot here. And that's what Trevor did. That's about perfect.
Yeah.
Jeff's going to see if he can get somewhere in that vicinity.
Ooh, looks good.
Yeah, that looks real good.
Ah.
Not a hard tree, but it could have been a lot worse, so it kept him out of the ditch. So he's going to have a good look. Yeah, you can see the sidewalk and the parking lot, and there is sidewalk roadway behind the basket that's OB as well, so probably about 15 feet behind the basket. Kevin's safe. He's going to have a really long look for birdie, so he'll take that all day on this hole. A lot of space out there to the left high side. Those wires could come into play, but I think Jeff's taking the best route there, keeping it under the wire, trying to get a little skip up towards the basket. Great shot. Gonna leave him probably about a 28-footer. Yeah, you see Ben kicked over in the ditch there, and he's going to use all that air over there. And he's going to get himself a nice look.
Yeah, that was good.
That's a well-played shot right there. Trevor in that perfect position.
Uh-oh.
Just took it a little long. You can see there's that pathway, and right there, it's probably 12, 15 feet, like I said, OB. Kevin's got a look there, but again, looming right behind the basket is OB City, so.
It's a toughie.
It's a very sketchy go for it shot here.
Oh,
And you didn't hit anything, and you wind up in that zone, so.
Ouch.
No bueno. Yeah, no distractions, just cars and flashing lights and camera guys and the wind. No big deal.
Yeah, I'm afraid that turned into a birdogey for him, probably.
Jeff's trying to get a little read on that wind before he lets it go. Just a little short. Yeah, we're going to step up and take his bogey there. Yeah, after the penalty stroke, Trevor will also take his par. Ben's got a legit look here, though. He's well within the circle here. Cashes it.
It's going to be tough to catch him now.
I think that's when your feelings start getting a little bit softer and you relax a little bit after you make that putt. I think he's probably feeling a little bit more relaxed than he was just before he made it. Yeah, that's going to put him up to a 4-stroke lead right there, and 2 holes to go. Yeah. Anything can happen, folks. It's disc golf. Hole 17 is a par 3 at 486. It's one of the longest holes out here. And ripped it up a little high, and it just stayed up high and caught up in that tree.
Stuck up there.
And I think it stayed up there for the rest of its life.
No. There was a very nice gentleman with a stick that got it down there.
All right, that's good. T-Pad girl informed me that they got it out of the tree, guys. Thanks, guy with the stick. And you can see what's left there. So you get about half, maybe 2/3 of this hole. You're probably pretty happy. Then you can play under the tree line for the approach shot. Jeff's got one ripped out because he's going to get full flight until he hit that tree.
Ah.
Yeah, you can see it's a pretty ripping headwind, maybe a little bit left to right, but...
Uh-oh. Got that a little wide.
That a little wide, but he stuck through a little bit further than Ben did. Wound up to be on the ground over there somewhere. Yeah, you can see there's plenty of guardians around the midway part of this approach shot. You really got to get it down and out of there. Oh, there it is.
Yep, it's up there.
That is up there.
See? There's the
Yeah,
nice
there's the
gentleman
guy with the stick. Nice. I mean, that's a surgical maneuver right there. So Ben will take his vertical relief and wind up with a little bit of a patent pending situation here maybe. And kind of flip-flopping around. Looks like he's going to settle in and go with this sort of a straggle flick approach. Roller. Overhand roller shot. Here we go. And he came up a little shorter than he would have liked, so that's a little up and down there. Oh, something interesting's happening. We got a pitcher coming in. Oh, that was so sneaky.
Strong.
You have to see after that great drive, he's got a little punch it up there shot and use the tree for the backstop. Perfect. Ben with a little flicky up shot and almost put it in there. Nice shot. Trevor's got a few trees to go around, so he went with a high hyzer shot. Got it very nicely done there.
Yeah, placed it right up there.
Yeah, he got through everybody and gonna have a little tap in. Kevin's gonna take that sneaky little par and move on. Yeah, I feel like par is a pretty good score on this hole.
Yeah.
It's one of the longest holes out here. It's definitely the longest par 3 out here.
Well, makes it a little closer, but it's still a 3-stroke lead going into hole 18.
Yeah, and hole 18 is not like a big monster or anything, so I'm feeling pretty good about Ben's chances here. So
Still a little bit of a battle for that 3rd spot.
hey, there's still a little drama. These guys are very cool, very talkative, fun guys to hang out with. A really good card.
Yeah.
Thanks for letting us hang around, guys. Trevor's got one flipped over and coming in hot. Just grinded past her a little bit. He's just on the edge. Jeff making that final decision of his comeback tournament there, and he's going to go with a forehand shot. Try to flick one in. Ooh.
Oh.
And he almost did it. This one's brought to you by the Etsy shop at Fox Hills. Get a t-shirt, guys. Check out this foxtail.
I like it. Oh.
Oh, what a great effort. I love it. Yeah, the pavilion's right there. That was definitely a crowd pleaser. Everybody was looking and watching the lead card come in, so that was really cool. Kevin's got his final shot flipped over, looking tasty as well. We'll get us another little replay here.
Oh, yeah.
On a grinder. Somebody's closer.
All right.
Ben's going to go with his final drive of the tournament. Gives a little bit of space to fly in and a little bit too much space and caught the canopy up top there. He'll be up first to try to get a little close. That's a little stable mid-range flick shot, and he's going to have that to end his day.
Oh, goodness.
Oh, that was just about half an inch too high. Trevor, after a good run, will have to settle for par. Now they got to have the discussion of who taps out first and gets to watch the winner tap out. So
Yeah, you want to have the winner go last.
yeah, we got it all coordinated. Everybody's cool. And everybody else is tapping out and teasing Ben. So yeah, Ben will have this for his par and the win.
Yeah, Ben.
Nicely done, young man.
Yeah, thank you. First event at GT Bray ever. Glad some pros came out and played. It was a blast. Got to play with some great guys. The course is awesome. Played great. TDs did an awesome job. The course looked beautiful today. And thank you guys for coming out and filming. It makes it so much cooler. And thanks to my girlfriend for letting me play, because I wasn't going to be here if she didn't let me. So that was nice. I don't have any sponsors to thank, so love you, Mom. And God bless everybody. Thank you.
Nicely done there, Caddy.
That was so cool.
Yeah, it's pretty great. Ben's class acts, no doubt. Appreciate everybody watching and checking this video out. And please go down and check out the course down in Bradenton. I'll get it right one of these days. It was the Bray in May. I got that part right. Ah, man, it's tough.
Thank you so much again to our TDs and all the volunteers that helped with the course. It was great.
Yeah, thanks for watching, guys. We're going to take a little break, and we'll see you guys soon.